Hi everyone. So today I'm going to continue chapter 12 on standard deviation. So I can actually use a shorthand ST to represent standard deviation. Alright, so just to do a recap, so why we need to learn standard deviation. So standard deviation is a better measure, of the spread of the data set. Right? So without further ado, let me go to the next slide and look at one example. Alright, so over here I already have a question here. So over here it says the table below, so basically this is the table, shows the monthly telecommunication expenditures of 50 people. Alright, so as you can see, the expenditure is represented by your letter X, and then you will see a few ranges here. So you have 0 to 10, and then 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50. So you have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranges. All right, and each range you have the frequency. All right, so you are asked to find the mean and the standard deviation of the expenditures. All right, so you are given the information in this table. Okay, I think it's always good to establish your own table. All right, in this manner. So what I'm going to do here is this. All right, so you are going to write down the range first. All right, so you have the range from 0. So you have your range from 0 to 10. So take note of the notation here, and subsequently you have your 10 to 20, and you have your 20 to 30, and 30 to 40. And 40 to 50. Alright, so this will be your range. Alright, and now what you're going to do is you are going to write down so basically this is in terms of range. Alright, so what you need to do is you need to find out the X. Alright, so how do you find the X given the range? So what you do is just take the beginning value plus the ending value and divide by 2. And you get 5 here. Alright, and by the way, your X is in terms of alright, so similarly over here is 10 plus 20 divided by 2. That will give you 50. And similarly you have 20 plus 30 over 2. That will give you 25. And over here you will get 35 and over 45. Alright, so next what you're going to do is you're going to write down the frequency, right, for each range, right? So 0 to 10 range you get 7. So over here is 10, here's 15, 14, and this is 6. Alright, so next, so now I'm going to show you the formula. Alright, so this is the formula given, okay, to find the mean and the standard deviation. Alright, and by the way, this formula is given in your this formula is given in your formula booklet or formula sheet. Okay, so if you don't want to memorize it, it's alright. Okay, it's given, right? So let's look at how do you find the mean. Alright, so the mean is given by the summation of fx divided by the summation of f. Okay, so what I need to do right now is I'm going to find out what is my fx, okay, for each range. Okay, so fx means f times x, right? So over here your f is 7 and then your x is 5, so you get 35, right? And for this is 10, 15, so you get 150. So similarly, you have 13 times 25. So let me get my calculator out. So let me get my calculator. So it's 13 times 25. That will give me 325. And next, I will have 14 times 35. This will give me 490. And last, 6 times 45. This is 270. Alright, so I think you have enough information to find out your mean, which is the summation of fx, which is all here. Add up all the values here. Okay, so the summation of all of fx, so that will be 35 plus 150 plus 325 plus 90 plus 70. Okay, over the summation of f. Okay, what is the summation of f? All this value. Okay, so you're going to add all this together. So you have 7 plus 10 plus 13 plus 14 plus 6. Alright, so your mean is supposed to be 25 40 cents. $25.40. Alright, so that should be the mean. Alright, so now after we have found the mean, so let's look at the standard deviation formula, right, which is here. So like I have told you in my previous video, so this is can be replaced by your mean. Alright, so now what you need to do is you need to find out your fx squared, because you need that. Okay, you need fx squared so that you can do the summation of fx squared. So what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to write down my x squared first. So my x squared is 25. Alright, and then over here is 15 times 15, 225. Right, and then 25 times 25, 65. 35 times 35, what do you get? So you can use your calculator. So 35 times 35, that's 1225. Last but not least, 45 times 45, that will be 2025. So with this, you can actually find out what is your fx squared. So fx squared is f times x squared. So what you do, you just pick 7 times 25. Okay, will give you 175. So similarly, you do 10, right? 10 times 225. So that is 2250, right? I'm going to just take 10 times 225 and 13 times 625, right? That will give your fx squared. I'm going to just write down the value. Alright, so 13 times 625, 13 times 625 is 8125, and this is 17150, and this is 12150. Alright, so with this, what you need to do is sum it up. So your standard deviation formula is the summation of your fx squared. So that will be, or if you want to use a few steps to do it, you can actually do this first. And now what is the summation of fx squared first? Okay, fx squared is equal to 175, 2250, 8125, 17150 plus 12150, and this should give you a value, right? So this should give you a value, right? Then what you do is you just take this value. So let me just use my calculator. 175 plus 2250 plus 8125 plus 17150 150 plus 12150. Okay, you are supposed to get this. And then now you can actually figure out your standard deviation. Okay, so it's 39850 over your summation of f, which is you add all your frequency up, which is 50. Minus what? Minus your mean square. Your mean square. Okay, and then you are supposed to get. So use your calculator, alright? So use your calculator. So you're supposed to get this. Okay, two decimal places. Why? Because we are talking about dollars. So for dollars, you're supposed to represent your answer in 2 decimal places. Okay, to the nearest cent. Alright? So that's how you get your mean and your standard deviation. Okay? Given data is table. Alright? And the data given is in a range. Okay? And that's how you can get your mean and standard deviation. Okay? If I do a quick summary here, this will be your step 1. Alright? So just convert this table into this table. Right? This format. And next, just figure out the mean and the standard deviation individually. Okay, so I hope you have a good understanding of how you can actually find out the mean and the standard deviation for both ungrouped data and group data. Okay, over here, the data is called group data. Right? They are grouped together. Okay, what it means is you have a range. Alright, so group data is you group the data into a range. Okay, you group the data into a range. Okay, while previously, let me see if I still have the previous yep. So previously you have ungrouped data here, right? So you have ungrouped data here. Let's see your ungrouped data here. Okay, so each data is individual data. All right, so over here is find mean and standard deviation of ungrouped data. Okay, the data is individual data, right? And for here, okay, you can also find the mean and the standard deviation of group data. What's the meaning of group data? You group the data into range, all right? And then you just establish this table first and find out the mean and the standard deviation individually. Alright, so that's about it for today. So I hope with these 2 videos you get to learn how to find the mean and the standard deviation for both group and ungrouped data. Alright, if you are still unclear, of course you can go and watch these 2 videos repeatedly. And of course, please remember to subscribe to my channel and share my channel with anybody who might need the channel more than you do. Alright, so thank you so much once again. Bye bye.